Previously on Brotherhood. We're funding a special investigation into corruption in the awarding of state contracts. I'd like you to be the chief investigator.
I don't trust Tommy Caffey.
This might give me the chance to actually do something good despite Tom Caffey.
Mr. Kilpatrick, I own most of the land around here, you know? But what I don't own, I need the state to grab under eminent domain, and then I buy it from you at fair market value.
What would you say if I said I could get us out of here?
I would say, please, God, do it.
Fix Panzarella. Shut him up.
What are you doing here, Tommy?
I told him no rough stuff. I have fucking standards. I'm a professional.
I'll expect your full support for Speaker Donatello's budget.
How can I help these poor people if I can't speak their language?
You like it here, don't you?
Yeah, I love it.
You sickly, Ann?
Fit as a fiddle.
Is it true what I heard? Freddie Clark's getting out?
Yep, it's true.
If Mazzoli was in the slammer, I could take care of Freddie myself.
You pave the way for the appropriate permits, which I supply. You make your millions, and a year from now, you buy lands down in all my holdings.
If I go down, I am fucking taking you with me. You understand?
You know, you're even more retarded than everyone thinks.
Fuck are you going, piece of shit?
Look at these fucking chooches. Where do they fucking hire these guys? Son of a bitch. Hey. ID.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Where is Ellis Franklin? The noted U.S. attorney, long touted as a potential candidate for higher office, has been missing since Tuesday under circumstances police will only describe as mysterious. Last seen leaving his federal building office for dinner with his wife 2 days ago, Franklin hasn't been heard from since. And now your Paw Sox update on WW.
How many degrees in the shade and you show up with a jacket zipped up?
You're fishing for a hug. It's not gonna happen.
Only fags and guineas hug when they get out of the joint.
Your wife's waiting for you at home. Come on.
And where's Johnny and Mo?
Johnny's waiting for you at Mulligan's with Michael.
With Michael.
Michael asked me to pick you up a grinder from Vantis. It's in the car. Come on.
Without state support, we're dead.
Relax, Martin. This is the overture. The play hasn't even begun.
It was very impressive. Very impressive.
Yeah, they don't see it. They don't see it.
Well, they see obstacles. They see displaced businesses, money they don't have.
I've explained the numbers. This waterfront, this is good for the economy, it's good for the states.
They'll get it, okay?
Is it just me? I feel like they should be serving us hors d'oeuvres or something, right?
I think that might qualify as a meal from a lobbyist.
Be serious, just like squirting some cheese on a Ritz cracker. Yeah, fucking ethics.
So, what'd you think?
Oh, I thought it was a great presentation. Wonderful stuff. Never gonna happen, but great artwork.
I like it. I see jobs. Construction, trucking, paving. I'm telling you, Speaker, this is exactly what we need right now.
Okay, let me get this straight. And before any of this can happen, they want the state to seize all this land and foot the bill for the environmental cleanup.
And the eminent domain issues alone are enough to make it a non-starter.
Thank you, Blunt.
I hear the mayor's gonna push for it.
It's a joke. City's budget's more screwed up than ours, and we're over 340 million, coming up short, so I don't think so.
But say the city agreed to cover the cleanup. The mayor could plead poverty to the EPA, push half the cost onto the Fed. The state, in return, could agree to cover the city's portion of the tax credits, which would kick our financial burden 5 years down the line.
I'm sorry, did you follow any of that? Because sometimes your brain goes a little too fast for me, Tommy.
I'll tell you what, I'll write it up and leave it on your desk.
Yeah, you do that.
Bob?
Colin, get you a sandwich? Roast beef?
Yep.
Good. Wow. You look good. You lose weight now? You work
Good
out?
shit, Michael. What do you want?
I was thinking you need to retire.
Hey, maybe you should hang out with those kids of yours. Fiona. Ride around that big fucking boat. Disappear.
Cops impounded my boat.
That's too bad. It was a great boat. But still.
You think you could take my seat at the table?
You fucking kidding me? I think it's my table. I think it always fucking was.
Is that what Nazoli thinks?
As it happens, yeah. We're doing great business together. That's what he thinks. That's what my friend John thinks. My new best friend Mo. That's what we all think. Hey, Freddie. You ain't you anymore. I'm you. You're... Well, you're nobody.
Is that right? Good to see you, Michael.
Wrong file.
Okay, your potassium level is raised just barely enough to qualify as hyperkalemia. And the other symptoms, the migraines, osteoporosis, fatigue, well, they might be symptoms. They might be symptoms of old age.
Mom, I'm 63.
What about your stool? Anything unusual? Color, smell, frequency?
Constipation sometimes.
Okay. We'll want you to bring in a sample.
In what, a Ziploc?
Or a Tupperware. In the meantime, I'm referring you to Dr. Ramkin for a renal ultrasound, and I'm writing you a script for Bextra.
Well, how can you write a prescription if you don't know what's wrong?
Whatever it is, the Bextra won't make it any worse. It might even help with your joint pain. Nothing guaranteed, though, all right? Always lovely to see you, Mrs. Caffey.
We're a little tight on space right now. We set you up in an office down here. Brought the files in. On the upside, it's quiet.
have two in there, right?
I do have two. I do have two, and they kick for two. Is yours kicking yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but it feels like gas.
Con permiso, por favor.
Hello. Thank you for coming. And more importantly, your unborn children, thank you for coming.
¿Qué tal? Hola, gracias por venir. Pero más importante, gracias por traer a los chiquitos que todavía no han nacido.
Our goal here today is to introduce you to WIC and S-CHIP and all the other public health services available to expectant mothers and those with newborns.
La meta hoy es darles a conocer lo que es WIC, lo que es S-CHIP y todos los otros servicios.
Sí, mira, mi hija nació en Santo Domingo, pero mi hijo va a nacer aquí en los Estados Unidos y va a ser ciudadano. Yo quería saber si yo podía usar el WIC, aunque yo no tengo la residencia.
Basically, she wants to know whether the services are available to everyone or if you need to be a citizen.
Green card or a citizen.
Necesitas o la ciudadanía o la tarjeta Green Card.
Okay, let's start with WIC.
How you doing?
Good, you look good. Sorry to drag you out.
It's all right. I'm getting old. Hey, Tommy. So, any new rumors about your missing friend, the U.S. attorney?
No, but I heard they got a betting pool going on in the Channel 12 newsroom.
A lot of tears around your table, I expect.
Well, yours, for that matter, either.
Ellis Franklin was a fine lawyer, but he never understood the financial lubrication that is needed to keep a city like this running.
The Speaker wants your support on the waterfront development.
Yeah. And I want to sing like Frank Sinatra.
I told him I'd make it happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So let me hear the offer.
You're not gonna like it.
Well, I know I'm not gonna like it, but I figured I should at least listen before I reject it.
Oh, you're not gonna reject it either. I'm calling him my marker.
Your marker?
The Biltmore victim.
I don't get it, Tommy. We could have horse traded this. Instead, you're using your biggest chip, and you're killing a fly with an elephant gun.
What can I say? My Speaker wants it to happen.
You know, Tommy, I used to think if I were gonna run for governor, you were the one man I'd be scared to face. But now, you're just a politician. Back in the game.
Michael Caffey thinks he can replace me. I'll bite his fucking nose off.
I can't talk to you when you're like this.
Well, it took you fucking 8 months to get me out of the joint. Least you can do is listen to me.
You can't touch Michael. You're still under indictment. And with the hubbub over our missing but unmissed U.S. attorney, the police will be watching you.
So I won't touch him. I'll farm the hit out to a couple of button guys out of Hartford.
Right. How are you going to pay them? Your assets are frozen. If you dip into your hidden money, the IRS will slaughter you. Freddie, you're broke.
What do you mean I'm broke?
As in, tell your wife not to go grocery shopping this week.
What am I supposed to do now?
I'll lend you $1,000, but that's the extent of my charity. Beyond that, you need to make yourself some money.
That's not a problem.
Legally. I'm talking squeaky clean. Taxes taken out, FICA, the whole shebang.
You want me to get a job?
People go to jobs every day. You have an undeclared interest in that car dealership in Johnston. Go sell some cars.
I'm not a fucking car salesman.
Well, according to your tax returns from 2002 to 2006, that's exactly what you are.
What's up?
What the fuck am I doing here?
fucking Danny boy doesn't want to kick us our monthly taste until he talks to Freddie.
Put him on the phone.
Hey, come here. It's a pain in the fucking ass. He wants to talk to you. Hurry up.
What's the matter, Danny?
Look, I've paid Freddie protection every month for 13 years like clockwork. I know he's out. I just want to talk to him.
I would have thought Mo would have explained to you that Freddie's no longer in the insurance business.
I'll let Freddie tell me that.
You sure you don't believe me?
No. It's not that.
Put the phone back to Mo.
What's up?
Break his fingers.
Yeah, it's about fucking time. Give me a fucking phone.
Hey, don't wait! Let me talk to him! Let me talk to him! Michael, please!
Slow the fuck down.
Seriously. I'm not looking to upset anybody. It's just... So long as I dealt with Freddie, I never had problems. Now you're telling me he's out of the picture? Suddenly I got problems.
What problems you got?
These 4 Itlos come by. They tell me I gotta sell them my land. I told them. I pay my tax through Mo like a good citizen so they can kiss off. But they keep coming back. 3 fucking times. Yeah, look, you wanna be Freddie? Take your money. Just get those guineas off my back.
Fucking next time I ask you for money, fuck, get the
Fucking
money.
moron.
I'm afraid I can't fill it for you. I could, but it costs $172.
What? What? Isn't it covered by insurance?
Well, it's covered, just not if you get it filled here. You have to use a mail order service. And the information's here on the back of your insurance card.
So what do I do? I call up the mail order company?
Right, you call them. They'll make you send in the script, then they'll send you your pills.
Maybe I'll just pay the money.
Rose, you don't want to do that. You gotta get used to the system at some point. You might as well just get used to it now.
The whole thing feels like a plot to me.
Managed care.
To come back again, and maybe I'll say.
The minute these children are born, they'll be American citizens. But as long as they're in the womb, they're banned from getting any kind of health care because their mothers don't have green cards.
Those are the rules passed by your husband and his friends at the State House.
Tommy doesn't run the State House.
All right. Gather all the materials and pass them on to Barbara. I'll have her work up a new long-term strategy.
Why, Barbara? This is my project.
Outreach works best if we give the community a single, consistent face. And 3 months from now, you're going to be having a baby.
And 6 weeks after that, I'll be right back.
That's 6 weeks we're without a face. Look, I know I'm tiptoeing up to a bunch of laws, but what if you change your mind and decide not to come back?
I have had 3 children. I know what is involved.
You say that now.
So the guys think it's okay to fucking bully people under my umbrella?
Freddie out of commission, they assumed to miss the marker and to scrap people or open game.
Freddie's been out of fucking commission for 8 months, as well you know.
They overstepped.
Too fucking right they did. What was Freddie's is mine. No hedging, no rollbacks, no negotiations.
Listen, back the fuck down, okay? It wasn't like they insulted the guy. They made him a very fair offer for his land.
What the fuck do you want with a scrap pile anyway?
Diversification. Nick, come here. Yeah. Check these 2 for me, all right? Make sure they don't got aphids.
I'm asking you a straight
that
question.
Sure, boss.
What do you want with my scrap pile?
The state plans on seizing 2 miles of waterfront for a big development. We buy the land cheap, we sell it to the state, 20-30% markup.
All right, look. My interests cover most of the businesses around the scrap pile. For the grace of allowing you to buy it at a fair price, you cut me in for 20%.
I'll tell you what I'll do. Since you didn't know a fucking thing about this till I just told you, I'll cut you in for 5.
20%.
5. Come here.
All right, 15. It's fucking final. 15.
5. Come on. Take the fucking things. Stand there.
10.
5.
Fuck you, 20. Fucking 20%, or you don't get it.
I got basil to plant.
We, the small business owners of the South Waterfront District, wish only to pursue the right of every American to be secure in their property. But the state wants to abrogate those rights so that they can enrich the few, destroying good industrial jobs and our way of life.
You write that for him, did you?
Well, it's true, isn't it?
Suppose.
With this development, the state wants to take what should never be taken from any man, and for what?
What are you doing tonight? Want to come over for dinner?
What, cats?
Oh, she ain't the greatest cook.
I like her cooking. No, it's just, I wouldn't want to intrude on, in your private time.
It's not like we'll be fucking on the dinner table. Huh? The truth is, we could use a third person to stir up conversation, Us. Situation.
Right, if you want me to, sure.
A simple, good thing for Rhode Island. Is that so fucking impossible to get done? We're not in public with our plans, and the NIMBY groups, led by your fellow representative Bob, already have the political establishment backing away from us.
Well, we still got the mayor, okay?
The mayor? You gonna sell me the mayor when I know full well and good this is you and your brother shaking me down? What? You think I'm stupid? You think I don't know what side of the bread the butter's on? I've known from Jump Street that you have a big fat piece of his piece of my waterfront. Why don't you take my money, huh? Why don't you just take my money, take my credit cards, there you go, huh? Yeah, why don't you and your brother have a piece of my house and my wife while you're at it?
Wife, come on, you're embarrassing yourself here.
Your brother was standing 10 yards away at that press conference.
Nothing to do with me.
He
That is
paid for
his
their
business,
damn
okay?
flyers.
You say it one more time that I am in cahoots with my fucking brother, and I swear to God, I will walk out of here, and you two will never build so much as a doghouse in this state again. What's this? Oh, are you still not talking to me, Michael?
What does it look like?
I don't know. You tell me.
Political free expression. Remember that? How is this funny to you? Yeah?
Yeah, it is.
This fucking waterfront's gonna destroy 7 legitimate businesses. You know that? Family businesses. Been there for generations.
Is that 7 with or without your strip clubs, Mike?
No. What this city needs is real jobs. Real people, real middle-class working people. The kind of people you were elected to represent.
Concrete pouring alone on the waterfront will employ 150 people. Then you got paving, wiring, plumbing. Got carpenters. These aren't real people, Mike, to you? They don't count?
You justify it anyway.
And the jobs justify it? Or is this just about me, Mike?
What makes you think I think about you anymore?
Hey, Freddie. I got a lady out on the floor, and all my other guys are busy.
Sorry, Buddy and Meat heading there.
I got people waiting. Look, normally I wouldn't ask, but we're swamped.
Do I look like a car salesman to you?
Freddie, I'm doing you a favor giving you a paycheck. The least you can do is talk to a customer or two, huh?
Fine. Where is she?
Hey, I appreciate it. Look, if you close her, I'll give you a double sales bonus, huh?
I help you?
Just a minute. What's the matter?
I just sold a MKX.
Hi. Hi. And what procedure are you here for today?
Renal ultrasound.
All right. Okay. Let's get you a gown. You put this on. Gap in the front. Don't bother with the bottom two ties. The doctor will be in shortly.
Who's Marshmallow?
Nobody.
Oh, nobody. Dear Marshmallow, how's your day?
Oh, I got the pizzas.
Hey.
Pepperoni, half sausage, half mushroom.
Come on, put that away and go with your sisters.
Who was she texting today?
Somebody called Marshmallow. Is that a guy? Is he new?
I think so. I think he's replaced Blowfish this week. Lawrence pulled me off the outreach project because he thinks I'm gonna quit after the baby comes.
You're not?
No.
Okay.
Did you think I was?
Yeah, well, I thought after the waterfront deal came through and we moved up, I thought that was the whole point.
I like what I do. My job is important to me.
All right.
You don't want me to work.
No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to argue. Is what I don't want. I don't want to. I'm beyond telling you what I think you should and shouldn't do.
No. You don't get to do that. Say it. You don't get to guilt me. You don't want me to work.
It doesn't make any difference what I say. What do you want me to say?
At least you be fucking honest.
You want me to be honest with other people? I mean, I don't. Let's just eat, huh? Dinner's on the table.
Give me your plates, girls. There you go.
Pizza again.
Mushroom for you.
Come on, put that away. He'll still be there when you get back.
Representative Silk, appreciate you coming down here. It's a simple question. Have you ever been offered a bribe or any other sort of inducement in exchange for your vote?
Never.
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 Senator Madera, have you ever been offered a bribe or any other sort of inducement in exchange for your vote?
Does a free haircut count?
Yes, a free haircut counts.
This one guy offered me $500 for my voting committee.
Somebody offered you $500 for a vote?
That's why I reported the cheap bastard.
Representative Fratelli, have you ever been offered a bribe or any other sort of inducement in exchange for your vote?
Well, Jackie Capello gave me a pair of shoes, but he never asked me for my vote.
Did Mr. Capello have any business before the house?
Oh, sure, but Jackie and I went to grade school together. I would have voted his way with or without the shoes.
So, how goes the windmill tilting?
My lance is stuck in the windmill and I'm flat on my back. At least when you go into a murder or whatever, you expect going into it that everybody's gonna lie. So you're gonna wait for me to ask if you brought cannoli, or you're gonna get straight to it and ask me what I think happened to Ellis Frankel?
I didn't know you were cannoli man.
The guy's dead. He's dead. If it was a kidnapping, you would have a note. He doesn't fight with his wife. He doesn't sleep around. He was a lying, two-faced prick. But he's definitely not in hiding.
So did you kill him?
You'd think I was nothing more than a baby-making machine designed to spit out children like Jiffy Pop.
Barbara will do a good job. I mean, she's almost fluent in Spanish.
The point is, I can do this job.
When you got pregnant, you had to know that this might happen.
Getting pregnant wasn't exactly something I planned. It was just dumb luck.
Well, I guess you're just blessed by God.
Okay, your power controls are located right here. It's a 6-way adjustable seat. Okay, now these buttons right here are your memory control buttons. Say if you go out to dinner and the valet moves your seat, you hit this button, your seat goes right back where it was. It's a great feature. It's, can you excuse me a minute, please? About time your mope showed up.
Freddie.
Freddie.
You closing this prep or you want?
It's not a social visit.
The fuck is he doing here?
He wants to buy a car.
You guys better be fucking kidding me.
I fucking told him to spring for a Benz, but you know, Mikey, it's gotta be American made.
You say that like it's a bad thing, Mo.
Fucking everybody knows, John. Fucking Crouch Japs make the best cars.
So why are you driving a Camaro?
Freddie. Seriously, Mike wants the fucking car.
What happened to you two? Turned into a couple of faggot-ass fucking errand boys.
Freddie, why you gotta go to the faggot place?
Okay. He wants a car, I'll sell him a car. Tell him he's paying list. Okay, where were we?
Welcome to medicinestoyouathome.com. To ensure the highest quality of service, your call may be monitored. To begin, are you calling about refills, order status, or simply tell me in a few words the reason for your call?
A prescription. I want to order a prescription.
Order status. I can tell you about the status of your order if you'll tell me the prescription number you're calling about. If you don't have it, or this is a new prescription, say, I don't have it.
I don't have it.
The prescription number is also known as the RX number and can be found on your bottle or label.
I don't have it.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Do you have a number handy?
No.
Next, I'll need your ID number. Please tell me the identification number on your card.
Operator, I'd like to speak to an operator.
If you'd like tips and hints on how to use our system, please say tips and hints.
I want to speak to a human being.
Our system allows you to speak naturally, rather than limit you to a list of choices. I didn't quite understand your question.
I want to speak to an operator.
I didn't quite understand your question.
Please? Hello?
I didn't quite understand your question.
Hello? Is there anybody there?
Feel like grilled cheese?
Yeah. I'll take one. It's like they want me to fail. They flooded me with this enema of useless fucking paper, so it looks like they're coming clean. Really, all they want to do is stand in front of a camera and claim they got nothing to hide. Fuck them. You know, those bastards let me get my toe in the door, I'm gonna kick the fucker down. Yeah, I'll stop for the day.
Are you done?
No. We'll stop for the day. Let's get out of the house. Let's go for a walk.
You want to work?
Yeah, but occasionally I'm capable of thinking of someone other than myself.
Keep working.
You won't be mad at me?
That's what you really want to do?
And thus did the Dark Prince arrive at my door.
You're not a foolish man, Bob. But you're foolishly on the wrong side when it comes to the waterfront.
Where you see foolishness, I see principle.
So you're siding with the workers, is that it? You're gonna throw your body under the gears and the wheels of the machine. You know, the speaker wants the waterfront, Bob.
You want the waterfront.
So should you. What if the state agreed to pay double the appraised value of the land inside the eminent domain zone?
This is about jobs.
It's about money, Bob. It's always about money. And if it's not about money, it's about money.
Double the appraised value?
Double. And the freedom to go on hating my guts.
Well, aren't we a couple of money changers in the temple?
It's always like that, isn't it? Yeah. Did you bring? That's all right. Yeah, just throw that in the bag. Forget the sign. I don't need it. Mr. Mirror. Go ahead, honey. I'll be down in a minute, all right?
Okay, babe.
Go get ready.
Uh-huh.
Don't tell me, your niece? What would you say if I could deliver double the assessed value on all your land inside the eminent domain zone?
I'd say, do you want to fuck my niece?
I got one problem. There's a wolf in my house, and as long as he's in my house, the business owners I represent are gonna be too scared to make a deal.
Let me take a fucking stab. Michael Caffey.
Hey.
Don't you have anything to eat in here but beer nuts?
I could send one of the boys out, get you some Dairy Queen.
You know, one of the things I liked about dealing with Freddie is we always ate well. Sit down.
I'm good, I'll stand.
You're gonna make me put a crick in my neck looking up at you because you think it makes you look fucking powerful, huh? Sit the fuck down like a gentleman, come on.
Bye.
You been having fun? Yeah. I'm gonna double my initial offer, 10%.
You could offer me 20, I still wouldn't take it.
I'd offer 20.
Look, I'm just not interested in creating more living space for fucking web designers and stockbrokers, all right?
You're like an urban planner now, huh?
I'm a concerned citizen.
Listen. Sitting here with me is a privilege. I really don't give a fuck what you and your brother got going on. All I know is you better act like a businessman or I'll dig Freddie up and put him back in that chair.
With respect, Al, I got a right to protect my community.
And I got a right to a partner that puts business first. So what is it? You want to be a businessman? Or do you want to play fucking Davy Crockett at the Alamo?
Sell? How can I sell? What about my business? My men?
And this waterfront project's gonna employ hundreds of men. You know, the pouring of the concrete, electricity, plumbing, painting. Just sign it.
Hey, put your fucking John Hancock on the fucking... What you hit me for?
You're a fucking bully. Danny.
Oh, now, my loyal Tonto.
Yeah, listen, you got a sec?
No, really, what do you need?
It's exactly as I warned you. The mayor is going to definitely push for the waterfront.
Well, I thought there was that whole eminent domain brouhaha.
You know, according to Bob, the local business owners, they just want a fair price for their land.
So all the signs and flyers and everything?
Extortion by media.
What a world, huh?
Yeah, I know. So, I got your sign-off to push this waterfront through committee?
I don't know. Times of fiscal crisis like this, Tommy, I don't want to appear to be irresponsible. So, I need assurances that the project was going to be marketed the right way, you see.
You got it.
No, you're not the developer. I should really talk with the developer.
Hey, Danny.
You're a hell of a guy to track down.
Yeah, well, Lawyer says I gotta lay low, but it's no big deal.
Freddie, I need you to help me understand what's happening here. I pay my protection to Michael. I pay on time. Only instead of protection, he shoves a pen in my hand and makes me sign over my land.
Where is any of this my business, Danny?
He's taken my livelihood. I'll give you a 50% bump on the monthly. Just get him to call off the sale. Huh?
You weren't a fucking liar, you prick, huh?
No.
You're on your own with this one, Danny.
But Freddie,
Do you think Michael Caffrey would move on you without my sign-off? If he sits on your head and kicks your dog, that's because I gave it my blessing. Now get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, I said.
Mr. Malinsky?
Yeah.
I'm Detective Giggs, Chief Investigator of a House Committee looking into corruption in the awarding of state contracts.
Aren't you a lucky bastard?
Look, I have an incident report here stating that you offered Representative Janikowski a $500 bribe in return for a bid on the awarding of some environmental cleanup contract.
$500.
Yeah, it also states that he reported you to the state police and they let you off with a warning.
And?
Look, I'm just following up on some paperwork, so can you just tell me if I got the story right so I can move on to the next miserable item on my miserable fucking agenda?
Your representative is a lying cocksucker.
So you didn't offer him a bribe?
I gave that asshole $10,000. He told the state police it was $500. And then he used them to run me off while he pocketed my money.
So you're admitting to offering a bribe to land a state contract?
Is there any other way?
Well, you do know that bribes are illegal, don't you?
Look, I don't like keeping double books. I don't like meeting guys behind dumpsters with envelopes of cash. The system is fucked. Fucks like me have to pay the system.
If you don't mind, I would love to take down a couple of notes.
You gonna write down what I say?
Yeah, that's the idea. Can I use your pen?
Sure, kid.
Hola, les quiero dar las gracias por venir hoy. Proteger a la importante, pero ¿qué pueden hacer con ellos? Nuestra meta es para mí y es chip y los otros servicios de tus madres es muy bonitas. Sé que un bebé es muy bonitas. Sé para los servicios de público, sí, y es muy importante.
Hi. Hi. You go upstairs and you get your sister and you two come back down here and you clean up.
So, did you get your reassurances?
Smart man. Knows a lot about American history.
Come with me.
So it seems like he's in.
Oh, he's in. He said anything we need, he'll make sure we get it.
Great.
Speaker was admiring my irons. I told him I'd let him borrow them for a few rounds. Would you do me a favor and drop him off at his office? That'd save me the trip.
So how can I be helpful? Your hospital sent me 4 bills for the same procedure.
Well, that's because you're partially covered by 2 different insurance carriers, and there are gaps in the coverage. And with one of the policies, there's a PPO arrangement that gets you a preferred rate at a higher deductible, see?
Look, just tell me which of the bills I should pay.
Well, you pay all of them, except for the last one, which you've already paid. I checked with the main billing office on 3.
When we are far apart, maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will you do? Wishing that I were near then.
Morning.
You'll ask me to come back.
Hey, any word on your missing buddy, Ellis Franklin?
Haven't heard anything, but then haven't been paying attention, so I assume they're still looking for him.
Yeah, well, gotta assume the poor bastard's dead at this point, huh?
Yeah, there's always hope. Enjoy the clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will you do? Maybe you'll sit and sigh, wishing that I
Always a pleasure. Don't overcook those steaks.
Maybe you'll ask me to come back again, and maybe I'll say maybe.
The story of love is a story of sighs, of sweet